These are the first two TTCombat Row Houses I've built. It's part of their World War II terrain range. Unlike the other houses I've built from their World War II range, these are fairly big. Um, Sold as 28 millimeters, but would work well with 32 or even 35 millimeter houses. I've gone for the same style as my other buildings, with a stone ground floor uh, and timber frame and plaster upper floors. Like my other buildings, I try to add a lot of color. So I've added details like flowers in the windows, bright colors around the windows and doors, greens on the roof. The roofs are made with long strips of cardboard with cut angles in them. Unlike the other houses, these TTCombat row houses have a platform on the top. I've, I've gone with bronze. I was considering adding a lot of verdigris green to them, but I felt that looked out of place. This one comes with thin gray board awnings, but I've found some striped fabric instead. Uh, that looks more natural. For the ends of the houses on this one, I've tried adding some more intricate detail on the timber framing, inspired by pictures I found online. It's a white base coat on this one, and then a brown wash, so it's not completely white. On the other one, there's two chimney stacks. Each of these houses come with two chimney stacks. I've not added two to all the buildings because I've been Frankensteining a bunch of them for buildings that was born without a chimney. For some extra detail on this one, I tried adding a wood underneath the roof. Unlike this one over here, I think it adds a nice detail. So for the next couple of row houses I have, there are three-story buildings, so there'll be a stone ground floor, two stories with timber framing, and then the wood at the top. As always, I've added platforms to all these buildings. These two were born with some MDF balconies, which is really nice, especially when using them for gildas. It gives more playable vertical space. As you can see, I've added the platforms. I try to add them at the same height on my different buildings, so you can make a city street like this with a small back alley, and you still have all this high playable space where you can go from roof to roof, and you're able to get miniatures between the buildings without much of an effort. Very nice kits at a good price, and they have a large footprint, so they will help you fill out a city board rather quickly.